We have the best economy in the world. We got to make it better. We really do have the best economy in the world.
The comparison is always the rest of the world. Anyway, that was President Biden, obviously, bragging about the state of his economy. But despite what the president says, Americans are not buying it because they don't feel it. Parents and grandparents who spoke with Fox News Digital say they are not optimistic about the future of the American dream.
It's dying.
I think it's in the middle. People haven't given up hope entirely, but I think a lot of people are doubtful.
You can't afford the American dream with what we wanted when we were young. It's not something really our kids can afford.
Because it's too expensive. We've got ours, but our kids and our grandkids can't afford homes, and they can't afford to do the things they'd like to do.
Kind of dead. I just think it's really hard to change where you're at in life these days. It's possible, but it's extremely difficult.
Kind of lost our way. I mean, it's impossible for the younger generation to afford housing. I mean, a car costs what my parents bought a house for. Like stuff like that, and I mean wages have remained stagnant.
I think we kind of are a caste system at this point, so where you start is generally where you end up.
You know, the American dream is like a Rocky movie where he's on the ropes and he's been beaten up pretty bad, but you know, in most Rocky movies he gets up and comes back and wins in the end. I'm hoping that's the case.
The American dream is definitely alive. There's such great opportunity here in America, and I'm a proud business owner and building my dream.
No, I think it's definitely alive and well. You just have to work for it. You got to put in the time. You have to start from the bottom, do the dirty work, do the grind, and make your way up.
So some people believing in it, and most people not, from just that gathering of voices there. But the thing that stuck out the most to me, Kennedy, was we're like a caste system, which means you don't rise.
Yeah, that negative, Nancy, I don't necessarily believe in that. The American history is written by people who either came to this country with nothing or started out with nothing. And, you know, Charles is an incredible example of that. You know, he just shared the story of his mom and two brothers living in one room in New York after a long bus ride. And he is the richest man I know. He literally has an office and a jet made of gold.
Not just in his room,
it's an incredible story. And there's so many people like that. We have to listen to them. We have to listen to
it's true.
What it took. What was their struggle?
Yep.
What did they have to sacrifice? It is still possible. It's harder now with the federal government screwing with everything from housing to education to interest rates. But it is possible and achievable.
And vote in your own interest.
Amen.
Don't just check boxes and do what people tell you to do and vote how they want you to vote. If you want things to change, you got to make change.
Yeah, what resonated with me was the comment, I think it was the same woman, though, where she said, yes, it's still here, but it's a lot harder than it was. That's exactly how I feel. The American dream is never dead, but under this administration and under these policies that have destroyed everything, regulations just choke entrepreneurial dreams. The inflation, the money, everything. It is so hard to succeed at this moment. It is so hard to improve anything. If you're not already in the real estate industry, if you don't already own your own home, if you don't already have that degree, there are so many things. I feel it every day. And if I do, I know millions do alongside of me. And it is not getting any easier. That's why, yes, vote in your own best interest. And please, to God, vote for Trump, because nothing will change otherwise. It'll just get worse.
You know, we used to be a society, and maybe out of necessity, maybe we're there again, where if you bought a home, you didn't buy 5 homes, you bought one, and you hope to give it to somebody in your legacy line. If you want to have a vacation home, maybe you go live there and you give your primary home to your kids. Are we back in a space now where legacy matters more than anything?
Well, legacy is important. We are going to have the greatest transfer of wealth from those folks who are able to do that, didn't have to work 25 years to get a down payment on a house. I mean, 2 things stood out to me. And the woman, again, who said you had to work really, really hard. What I love about the younger generation is that they are entrepreneurial. I don't like is that their time horizon. You know, I always say you can't get the gold watch on the first day at work, right? But they do want it. And that's what really frustrates me. To your point, we should make it easier for them. The other thing, President Biden bragging about how great our economy is. My question to him is, why do you want to change it? If capitalism is so great, why do you want to change it? You see what's happening in Europe. They cannot lift themselves up because they become giant, borderless countries with magnificent welfare programs. And yes, you can get 6 weeks vacation and go on a siesta. There's a trade-off for that. Name a great invention that's come out of Europe outside of weight loss drugs in the last 50 years. Nothing. all the magnificent innovation that's coming out of this country that changes the lives for the people around the world positively. It's an American thing, and that's why people want to come and live here. President Biden, you want to change that.
Yeah, I would just say, you know, look, for millennials, it was a particularly hard run out of college. 2008, the Great Recession, you couldn't find a job. But Gen Z, being a young person in this economy, you want to go out and buy a house. The median price of a home was $412,000, the median price. And then you go to get a mortgage and the interest rate is 7%.
Yeah.
Do you know how difficult that is? You can't own a home in this country. How can you own the American dream?
But you know
It's
what?
up
The
40%
grandparents might have
from 4
paid
years ago.
15%. So it's tough. We just got to grind through it. Don't give up.
But you got Biden inflation, too.
Right.
So.
Oh, yeah. It may not happen overnight. That's why we have to control our own destiny as a society.
Yes. Well said.
Everybody done? That was a great conversation. I mean, this is the one thing that we all share, right? Dreaming. Okay, Charles Payne. Let's just keep talking about him. He has a special edition of his Making Money show on April 24th called Unbreakable Investor. Charles, make me unbreakable.
It is going to be so amazing. Wait till you see it. Now, you know the last two were standing room only. I did an homage to
Weren't
the
there
Roaring
dancing
20s.
girls?
Yeah,
It was great. I watched
We
it.
have flappers.
Dancing ladies.
Wait, I'm going to up that this time.
Nice. Oh.
And listen, I'm an upbeat, positive person, rose-colored glasses kind of person. And what we're looking at over the next 10 to 100 years is something that we went through in the 1800s, where we grew from this upstart to the greatest country in the world. But during that time, we had 4 Great Depressions. We had a Civil War. I mean, there are certain things that are going to happen in this country that are going to be painful and yet at the same time opportunistic. I want to talk about all that. I think people are going to love it.
Unbreakable Investor.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is on a Wednesday, April 24th. Don't miss it.
Thank you.
You can attend. This is my favorite part. So you can attend by going to eventbrite.com and search Charles Payne. He's so big, he's like all over that app. And then you can attend that special.
You might own it.
Oh, he might own it. Oh, my gosh, Kennedy. Hilarious.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.